What's up, y'all? Static Shot back with another YouTube video. I'm really excited for this video because we are going to be talking about Spider-Man today and the alternate versions. So boom. If you're new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and Hulk smash that bell button for more content, alright? So now we're going to get straight into this video. So basically what we're going to be talking about is I chose 5 Spider-Man. Chose 5. Can't do all of them because there's way too much of them. Way too much. So I chose 5 most popular ones that a lot of y'all may know about. Some of y'all may not. So I'm going to get into a little bit of origin stories and story arcs and all that. And of course powers and abilities, because this is what's going to really determine who would win in the fight. So let's start off with the first one. 2099 Spider-Man. 2099 Spider-Man appeared in issue 365. Boom, there you have it. And Magilla Arrow is his name. So now Magilla Arrow, of course, like I said, it's 2099, so he's in the future. So he's working for this company called Alchemy X. Not Malcolm X. Alchemy X, alright? Not Malcolm X. Alchemy X. So boom. His boss is pretty much a jerk, as well as this other employee who's really a jerk too. Let me get into that part. So basically, Magilla Arrow was doing research and DNA structures on the original Spider-Man, which is Peter Parker. And then later on, he realizes that his boss or somebody was drugging him or something like that. And to cure himself, he went into this test tube container, things like that. And he wanted to cure himself, so he was going to use Spider-Man's DNA to cure himself. Now, like I said, the employee who's a jerk decides to amp it up and thinks it's going to kill him. But it didn't, so it shocked him. And then what also shocked him but terrified him is when Magilla Arrow turns around and then he sees Magilla Arrow's eyes is different. He has fangs and he has talons for his fingers. Now, he ends up falling out a window some point in that page or whatever. And Magilla Arrow tries to save him, but eventually he couldn't. And the guy dies. That's pretty much karma right there, if you ask me. So now, with powers and abilities from Magilla Arrow, like I said, he has fangs, and now these fangs can inject poison into his victims, but it temporarily paralyzes them. Temporarily. But it's still valid. It's still a good power right there to have. He, like I said, he has talons for his fingers and on his toes. He uses these for wall crawling, but he can also use these for weapons, and they can pretty much tear through anything. He has superhuman strength, just like Spider-Man. You know, enhanced healing and all that, and you know, durability, agility, things like that. Now he doesn't have a spider sense, so he uses his enhanced senses to make up for that part. And his suit is pretty much indestructible, and he uses that cape for gliding more than webbing, web slinging, and all that. So there you have it for his powers and abilities. Now, to give you guys some information, like, you know, things he's appeared in. He appeared in the end of Into the Spider-Verse, the movie. And he also appeared in Spider-Man Enter Time and Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions is basic common sense. It is what it is right there. It says it. Dimensions, like, so you're going to see more Spider-Mans in that game. And some of those Spider-Mans that's in the game we're going to be talking about in this video. So get ready for that. Boom. Like I said, that's one of them right there that appeared in the game. Now, did he appear in any other shows I know of? He appeared in Ultimate Spider-Man, where Spider-Man was going across different dimensions and all that stuff, universes, and he was trying to track down his Green Goblin. And he ran into 2099 Spider-Man. And this is when he was realizing, wow, there's so much other Spider-Mans here, and all that stuff. So, there you have it for that part right there, with some of the things he's appeared in. Now, we're going to get to the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, or Ben Reilly. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, so if anybody knows, can you give me a call? You know, just let me know. But like, Charlie pronounced his last name wrong. This is how it's pronounced. So yeah, please do that. Anyways, so now this guy is really a clone of Peter Parker. And I don't really know too much about his story arc, so I gotta really do some research on that part right there. Read some of his comics. Because I don't know why, but I just like that Spider-Man for some reason. Like, his outfit is just, it's a dope outfit. Like, you see the outfit. It's pretty dope for Spider-Man. Now, boom. He has a high pain tolerance. This is powers and abilities we're getting into. He has a high pain tolerance. Like I said, he has superhuman strength, agility, durability, such as the other Spider-Mans. And he is undetectable to Peter Parker spider senses. So if he's around, he's going to attack Peter Parker. he can't detect that he's around. So that's pretty useful right there. Now, he is also an expert swordsman. And the things he appeared in Ultimate Spider-Man. You see some of his costumes in some of the games, but he appeared in Ultimate Spider-Man with a different outfit though. This outfit is red and black. And he speaks to May Parker, and she's like, "What's your name?" Things like that. And he's like, "I don't have a name." So she calls him Ben, which almost made me cry because she named him Ben after her husband, which is also Spider-Man's uncle that died, which is really sad. And that's an honor for him to have that name. So yes, there you have it with that name. That could be exactly how he got his name, but I gotta read some of his comics, like I said. So I may do a history of it episode on that guy right there. So now we're gonna get straight into the next Spider-Man. Now we are going to end the Black Suit Spider-Man. Let's go. Black Suit. That's next. Black Suit Spider-Man. He first wore the suit in Secret Wars. Secret Wars, I'm gonna get into that part right there. But first, let's get into some powers and abilities. Because you guys already know. I chose the black suit because if I chose the original Peter Parker, like, without the suit, like, I gotta give him a fair chance. A fair chance of fighting. So, I let him wear the black suit in this. And, yes. There you have it. So, now with the symbiote suit on, he can lift up to 170 to 175 tons. That is that equivalent to a blue whale. A blue whale? That's insane strength right there, my friend. Insane strength. Now, he also has unlimited webbing, which that is very useful because Spider-Man tends to run out of webbing, which is pretty bad. And the symbiote also aids with his healing factor, which is pretty handy, but he has weaknesses. The symbiote has weaknesses. It has weaknesses, sound and extreme heat as well, so that's bad right there too. And another weakness I count is the fact that the symbiote, it has a mind of its own, and also does Peter Parker. So it's basically like two minds in one head, which that's bad for a battle. Like when they're battling, like decision making and things like that, you're gonna hesitate and all that. So I say that's bad right there. But there you have it for that part. He also is in the game Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Now back to Secret Wars. So with Secret Wars, this is where Spider-Man first wore the black suit. And there's a cartoon, Spider-Man the Animated Series, where they have that episode. But except he doesn't wear the black suit. So basically what happens is there's this guy named the Beyonder who calls to Spider-Man. And he wants Spider-Man to choose his heroes on his team. And he wants to see who will win in a battle of heroes versus villains. Ooh. So yes, Spider-Man chooses Captain America, he chooses Iron Man, he chooses Fantastic Four, and he chooses Storm. Can't remember who else he chooses. I feel like there's someone else on that team. But anyways, the Lizard also aids him in help, you know, things like that. But that was because he got knocked out and they tried to, you know, get Kurt Connor's conscious back. And it was back for a moment and stuff, but he can't use his strength because or else it's gonna go back to just straight the Lizard. So there you have it for that part. Now we are jumping into the Miles Morales Spider-Man. Miles Morales Spider-Man appeared in issue Fallout 4. He is actually in a different Earth. This Peter Parker is on Earth 616. His Earth, I am not sure. I gotta do research on that and read some more comics. I'm going based on what I know. So boom. With Miles Morales, you guys already know pretty much his origin story. You guys saw the movie, things like that. Now let's get into some powers and abilities. He has pretty much different powers than that of Peter Parker. He has the Venom Strike, the Venom Blast, which you guys see, which is the electric stuff. And he can also go invisible. That is very useful. And it's something called a fight or flight thing. That was pretty funny in the movie. You guys get the reference and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Miles Morales. Like I said, he also has, you know, the same powers as Spider-Man, things like that. Wall crawling, web slinging, and all that. And he's just young. That's it. He's young. Now we're going to the last Spider-Man. The Noir Spider-Man. Who also appears in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, and he appeared in the Into the Spider-Verse. He also appeared in Ultimate Spider-Man, and so did Miles Morales appear in Ultimate Spider-Man. Wow, that's a lot of Spider-Mans right there. And the Black Suit Spider-Man is also in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I forgot to mention that part. Wow, that's a lot right there. Back to Noir Spider-Man. This one, I gotta get in depth because this... Yo, you guys need to read this. The way they did him into the Spider-Verse, scratch that out, man. That's not how he is. He was funny in that, but he is no joke. Noir Spider-Man, this is a darker timeline. This is taking place in the 1930s, which is around the Great Depression. Like I said, this is dark, so get ready for this. And you have it. So boom. Basically, I get like this mafia vibe. So like all of the original Peter Parker Spider-Man, his villains, like the Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Venom, Kraven, Vulture, Rhino, all of them. It's kind of like the mafia is what I get with this. So boom, we have Norman Osborn, we have Kraven, and we have some other villains, and we have the Vulture. So now what happens is they beat Ben Parker, which is Spider-Man's uncle, and they leave him to die from the teeth of the Vulture. So basically, Vulture ate him alive. It's pretty gory and brutal. I was just, yeah, like I said, it's dark. So now Peter Parker finds out what happens, and Peter Parker does investigations. Then it leads to him in this area, and there's this huge spider statue, and there's some villains there, and the spider statue falls on someone, and all like a swarm of spiders just start eating him, except one. One went up and found Peter Parker, and it bit him, and then Peter Parker, basically passes out, and then he sees this huge spider, and he gets terrified, and the spider's basically telling him, what are you terrified of? I only kill those with evil intentions. And basically he's saying, you're pure of heart, so why would I kill you? He said, but what I will do is curse you with power. And I don't see that as really a curse. Because if I had powers, I would consider that a gift. A lot of these superheroes are stupid. Anytime they get powers, they be like, oh, I don't want it. I don't want this life. Man, if I had powers, I would be lit. So anyways, that's what happens with him. Now let's get into some powers and abilities with him. So he has organic webbing. Like I said, he has superhuman strength and all that. But he's also a marksman. So like I said, it's a dark Spider-Man. And yeah. So there you have all those Spider-Mans. Now let's determine who is the strongest Spider-Man out of all of them. So now let's cross out the black suit, because the black suit, like I said, he has basically 3 huge weaknesses. Sound. All the Spider-Man know about Venom. The symbiote, they know sound is going to affect him, so they're going to find some way to get that symbiote suit off him, and then he's just a basic Spider-Man, which they can handle, in my opinion. So boom, there you have it with that. So he's out of the equation, and that whole 2 minds in 1 head, it's going to affect him in battle. So there you have it. He's out of the equation. Miles Morales, the reason why I'm choosing him to be out of the equation, even though he is one of my favorite Spider-Mans. Sadly, he has to be out of this. It's because he's young. He doesn't have like the experience these other Spider-Mans have. He does not have like there are some of them that have like huge strength. Like there's different levels with their strength. So yeah, there you have it with that part. He's out of the equation just mainly because of experience. So now we have the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. He's out of the equation because yes, he has a high pain tolerance, but he can still be taken down. There's really nothing much to him. So he's out of the equation. Boom. Now we have Noir Spider-Man. He's out of the equation because he's just like basically Spider-Man that uses guns. And Spider-Man dodges bullets on a daily basis. He's out of the equation. So now who are we just left with? 2099 Spider-Man is the winner. He is the winner because his suit is indestructible and he is from the future. Like, this is advanced technology. He has a lot of knowledge. He's a scientist, so he's a scientist in the future, so he knows a lot of things already. He has technology that none of these Spider-Mans have. So there you have it with that part. And his enhanced healing factor is gonna kick in like pretty darn good. And like I said, the fangs, he could temporarily paralyze them, which I haven't really seen him use that, but he could. And he has talents that could basically claw through anything. So there you have it. 2099 Spider-Man is the winner. So now, with all that being said, please comment. Please, guys, comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Please let me know. Give me your opinion on this. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you think would win. If you want me to do more Spider-Mans, let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'll give another alternate version. Let's do it, man. I'll do that for y'all. Y'all wanna like I said, be friendly. Be friendly in these comments. If y'all wanna, debate a little, let's do that. Because you guys could be teaching me some things I don't know about. So there you have it with that. So comment, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscription button. Do that, please. And Hulk smash that bell button for more content. Don't just smash it, press it. Don't do that. I want you guys to Hulk smash that, alright? Now, I'm going to leave my Instagram in the description below. Follow that. Hit me up. And there you have it. Video's done. Into the Spider-Verse. Let's go, guys. Catch you guys on the next video. Bam! Oh.
Hi, this is Ashley. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to my boy Static Shy's YouTube channel.
I heard it.